For the Knights team to be nice and settled as they chase a fourth straight win.
Yeah, good afternoon, Matty, and to everyone who's just joining us here on Super Saturday. Yeah, look at the Newcastle Knights there. Kalyn Ponga in at fullback, and the captain has been absolutely scintillating over the last month for the Newcastle Knights, who have managed 3 victories in a row, beating Melbourne last week 26 points to 18, up against Ricky's Raiders, who over recent times also...
Enthusiastic crowd that watched this man just build on his promising form.
Yeah, exceptional. There's been no form player better than Kalyn Ponga over the last month. He has been inspirational.
It just doesn't grow old, the Viking clap. A big smile on the Canberra Raiders as a guard of honour is formed by just some of the many important women in their lives. GIO Stadium is a picture today. Who uses the conditions best? The Raiders get us underway. And the kick high down the ground. It's taken by Gamble. And it's Jacob Saifidi starting with the number 8 today. Daniel out with that thigh strain. And Phoenix Crossland going straight to Dominic Young. This try-scoring winger. Tackled by Whitehead and Fogarty.
Called out at marker. Hudson Young loves a little scoop or a scamper close to the line. Gagai able to clean up. You just get the sense that these two teams, particularly in the early stage and what we've seen, they're here to play an expansive game of football. We might see some points.
Crossland to the middle of the ground, where Marziu is off his wing. Elliott ball playing again for Leo Thompson. And it's Horsburgh around the legs. Jackson Hastings putting a player through a hole. The ankle tap now, Ponga. No one in front of him. Newcastle race away for the first try. Brilliant from the Knights. Adam Elliott involved as well, but Kalyn Ponga. Try July. Have a slick haircut because you're a slick player.
Oh, beautiful. Have a look here. You see Hastings and Fitzgibbon just going to the line. Ponga out the back is the decoy. Isolates a defender, finds Kalyn Ponga looming up on the left-hand side. 31 tries the Canberra Raiders have conceded down this right-hand side, second worst in the competition, up against a left-hand attack, who over the last month have been exceptional, led by that man there. What a start to the contest he's had.
It was Lachlan Fitzgibbon copping an ankle tap, but not before he'd spotted the bright pink boots, the headgear of Kalyn Ponga, who we see in full flight, not for the first time today, Corey. We're only 8 minutes in. The sign's really good for the visitors.
It was great lead-up work. They got a quick play of the ball. You saw Kalyn Ponga. He's getting
great fun. Ponga from right in front. 6-0 dream start for the Knights. So from right in front, a gift to go out beyond a converted try. Clearly, teams want to use as much of the clock as possible. Chris. Dragged to ground by Crossland. Corey Horsburgh. Oh, throwing a long ball. A cutout pass from Horsburgh to Croker, who doubles back. Final play here, and the pass goes to ground, and coming through to dive on the ball, it's Phoenix Crossland. Another effort from Phoenix, but there was lacking significant effort from the Raiders.
Yeah, awful execution in the middle of the field. Wolford finds Papali'i, the last person you want to find on last tackle, who then throws offload to Tarpany. And you're spot on. The effort areas that Adam O'Brien had highlighted to the Newcastle Knight during the week. He spoke about it in the pre-game. Phoenix Crossland does everything you want as a Newcastle Knights players. Now Frizzell
powers up through the middle. Takes the tackle from Elliott Whitehead, an important tackle. Hastings on the front foot, tipped on by Godman Best. Marziu for the corner. Newcastle get their second. Brilliant execution. And Greg Marziu grabs try 14 of the year.
And straight away, Hastings. You got Fogarty going back. You got Timbercore coming forward. Rapana doing the same. They're going back when they should be coming up. They're coming up when they should be going back.
Go out Beyond 2 converted tries from the sideline. Kylan Ponga is perfect. Gula down the middle. The ball is wrapped up by Elliott, and that's tackle 5. The whole set in Newcastle's 10, white and long, and Albert Hopper walking to touch Dominic Young, and the Knights muscle up. A full set on their own goal line, and they handle it.
To try and get over the try line, they come out to this left-hand side. It's man on man. Dom Young does a great job. Keeps Hopper on his outside. Puts him. Well, what can the Knights come up with? They have 2 given back opportunities to the Raiders.
Fitzgibbon down for the Warrington Wolves on a 3-year deal at the end of this season. Here's Hastings back from England. On to Hetherington.
There's that right post.
Now back to the left. Croker on to Hastings. They set up here, and Fitzgibbon runs into Sorlo, Mariotta, and Wolford. They're eyeing a 20-0 lead here, Newcastle. Gamble, Ponga. Here's Gagai out to Dominic Young. Young for the corner. Little that Hopawati could do. The competition's leading try scorer goes in again. 20 and counting.
Went out the left-hand side. You just watch Kylan Ponga. Just swings out the back. Gamble does enough. All on the same trajectory around the outside. Dominic Young, much taller, bigger man than Hopawati. Does enough to hold him up on the inside. Hopawati should have put him out. Did he get the ball down?
When you're that big and tall, it is an effort to get to ground sometime, especially when the sideline touching or sideline in goal is coming at you quickly. Look at it again, Corey.
Oh, yeah,
it's good.
Right. When you've scored 19 previous, you know you've scored them.
The Roosters. Kylan Ponga from the sideline trying to bring it back, which he does. It's 20-0 to Newcastle. An explanation here from Adam G. 3 tries to 0 in the first half. Kylan Ponga kicking 4 from 4. Coming into the game 11 and 7 inside the top 8. But with the worst differential of the top 11 teams. What can they do in the second half? Newcastle with the resumption. It's taken by Albert Hopawati. And they do. Dominic Young under no pressure. He makes the catch. Well, the kick sort of bailed them out there, Corey.
Well, it certainly did, but it happened in the first half also. Josh Papali'i received the ball on 5th play. That time they're not going to the right player. They get away with it. Mariotta with a nice little kick.
Hetherington. Crossland through Kurt Mann. Gamble down the short side. Here's Ponga getting the ball away. Gagai through. Here are the reinforcements as well. Tyson Gamble running away for another try. It has the fingerprints of Ponga and Gagai all over it. As we said at the start of the game, this back 5 for the Knights are firing.
Finding his seat this time here. Beautiful work here from Gamble. Just gets nice tempo. Passes the ball exactly when he needs to. KP out the back to Gagai. Breaks away from the tackle, and Gamble just back through the middle. And crosses for a try. What's he got in the try celebrations? They've had some beauties. KP's got a haircut. There's been some dancing.
I reckon Tyson's the sort of bloke who doesn't have to be invited for a post-try celebration, but a bit reserved on that occasion. Able to stay on his feet despite the shove from Hudson Young.
That's brilliant work from Kylan Ponga. The no-look pass went behind him. Kylan Ponga was able just to prop enough, catch the ball in one hand, beat a defender with the other, and then the pass to Gagai. All in the one motion. And what do we got here?
They celebrate.
If he was a wiggle.
And Kylan Ponga, 5 from 5 to make it 26 points to 0, Lara. We see Gamble go to Frizzell again. Speaking of experience, their reigning player of the year, their Danny Badiris medalist, Tyson Frizzell. Here's Kurt Mann stepping in traffic through the middle. So they navigate this set with a kick on the end of it from Gamble into the Raiders. Picked up by Dominic Young. Still the last, the second kick. Hopewadi leaves the ground this time. Can't catch cleanly. A fresh set for the Knights. The ball comes out. It's ruled backwards. Bradman Best. 6 again is the call. And the Knights have another one.
0.
The
Knocked
Knights.
out again by Raiders. Okay, Grant. Tackle 0, mate. Can you have a look at the initial kick contest to see if there's a tackle in the air?
They come down this right-hand side. Other player, they're offside there at the moment. Tyson Gamble hits the back of the player. He is onside from Dom Young. Hopewadi comes up with the error. Gagai scoops it up. That was deemed to be knocked out. Play on there to Bradman Best.
Tyson Gamble tackles Albert Hopewadi in the air. We have a decision.
Yeah, unfortunate there for Gamble. I mean, to a letter of law, yes, he does make contact, but Hopewadi was never catching that. It bounced off the chest.
So, peel some points off the scoreboard and put some time back onto it. Back to my point as Adam O'Brien looks on. The 3 losses here for Canberra. They gave up 53 against Penrith to deliver one of them. And the answer has to be no. So we need them to click into gear. If you're a Green Machine fan, can they hit the switch and find their best? Whiten could be key to that. Here's Seb Chris. Held up. Jagai tried to drag him towards the sideline. Unsuccessfully as Whiten finds Hudson Young. Set restart as they go through the hands. Timotol out for opener. The Raiders are in. They get there first. Is that the opening? Is that the kickstart required?
Kalen.
Might have been talking to Caleb Pong about some high contact. Again, they come out the right-hand side. White and Timotol on the outside just gets Marju interested.
Every kick important for Jared Croker. They need to go up by 6s and not 4s. Bringing this one back. Croker makes it 26 points to 6. Hastings just drifting across the ground. Ponga again. Frizzell direct. Dragging Whiten down low. Hudson Young up top. Croker, can he get 2 in 2 weeks? Tarpany says no to that. Hastings for Fitzgibbon, who tried to position himself for the offload. The defence instead sees the ball come through. Penalty in this intriguing race to the finals. And he hasn't missed today. He hasn't missed a beat today. It's 28-6 Newcastle. Got in the team about to set the scene for the next 2 NRL games in the Clive Churchill studio. Adam Elliott. And a happy return to GIO Stadium for Adam. Hastings kicking for Dominic Young. He's got 1 today already. Put him down for 2 in the most brilliant fashion.
Here we go,
slammed into Uarte. And now it's Dominic Young. 21 tries each.
Yeah, excellent little kick. 2-pass kick. Brings a winger up. Hopewadi's been called out a number of times.
There's your answer, Corey.
Just review on touchline, please, mate.
There's enough of that blue boot on the white stripe to say that dunk doesn't count.
The buzzer had gone off.
At this stage, Dominic Young's right foot touches the touchline. We have a decision.
He got up above the crossbar easily, just quietly. There might be a few NBL clubs saying, when you finished with the Knights this season and before you join the Roosters, come and spend the summer with us. Gamble goes long. Jackson Hastings, he's 38 metres out to add the 1 point. Do they get the extra? No, but it is still a big road win.